The government has vowed to maintain and tighten current austerity measures in a bid to reduce wastage on public spending. National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani says the government will not relent with the measures, but is weary. The government has an uphill task as Kenya Revenue Authority continues to miss its targets. Let's get more from our business correspondent, Dennis Otieno.
That 2019 was a bad year is not in doubt, and even the government says it has reviewed downwards economic growth estimate to 5.6% from an initial estimate of growth of about 6%. But to revive these and cause effect, in line with President Uhuru Kenyatta's focus to have money in people's pockets, Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani says he will sustain austerity measures in government spending.
And we are going to sustain it beyond this financial year, even next year. Reason is that we must have discipline. These are some of the expenditures that you will not have headache because you haven't traveled. You will not have, ulcers because you do not get, advertised.
The measures include a total freeze on new development projects until ongoing projects are complete, implementing budget cuts especially on non-essential items such as foreign travels, training, vehicle expenses and hiring of staff.
We are going to put adequate measures to make sure that, at all levels of government, people pay their bills because they're legitimate, they've been audited.
But the government's biggest headache lies at the Kenya Revenue Authority's offices at Times Tower. The taxman has a tendency of failing to meet its targets. In the financial year ending June 2019, it collected 1.58 trillion shillings in revenues, missing its targets by 25 billion shillings.
Because we are giving a lot of exemptions, we are now also backing down on some of our tax measures with a view of giving opportunities and leeway to the private sector to grow.
But this is not the first time that the government is talking tough on cutting down on its expenditure. Previous attempts to implement these austerity measures have yielded little or no results.
We are also going to contain expenditure to below 23% of GDP.
Yatani, who spoke at the opening of the 2020-2021 financial year budget-making public participation, also announced that Treasury will no longer set wide budget deficits. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV.